everyone, this is going to be an unboxing, me telling you what I've recently purchased, and sort of trying to organize myself a little bit. It's been a while since I've made a video, and I'm in spring cleaning mode right now, and I've also received a lot of orders that I haven't been able to open over the past couple of months. I've started a new role and it's been a bit overwhelming, and I thought it would be fun to chat with you. So one of the things I really want to open is the Studio Calico subscription box, which I've been on for more than a year now, and I haven't really opened any recent ones. This is in the old packaging, and I think after this one they switched to the new packaging. I still haven't opened it, so we'll open this together at some point during the video. I think I ordered something. I can't remember what it is. I haven't opened this package yet. It will be a surprise to me, probably not a surprise. Then I wanted to go through some of the packaging stuff that I've kept over the past couple of months. I've got quite a few things to talk about, and then I want to also show you some new inks and stuff that I got from Overjoyed, which is a shop in Singapore, which is where I am. And then I also want to talk to you about this little sewing machine that I've gotten. I also want to show you some stuff I've been making. Let's just call this a catch-up, okay guys? It's been a while. Are you ready to jump in? Okay, let's go. I think the first thing we can do is we can talk about this. Okay, I know it looks like a mess, and the truth is it's still a work in progress. But I've come up with it's a random size. I have no idea. I think it's something like, let's have a look with my trusty. It's about 4.5 by 4. It's 4.5 by 4. That's like a completely random thing, but you know what? I'm just gonna go for it because I want to try making something that's handy. I don't expect to keep this in some kind of packaging or whatever. This is going to be a little mini book, and I'm trying to document some stuff about 2022, and I am on my way to making this into something quite fun. You can tell there are lots of brown tones here, and I'm playing with paint pans and stuff. Is anybody else making mini albums, junk journal style? Tell me. Okay, I'm going to set all of this aside. I should have a little box for that, shouldn't I? But I am not very organized. Okay, so what's come in the mail lately are these. I have been using these a lot. I wish I could also get them in a larger size, but these metallic brassy things, I believe they are the same spacing as 6 by 8, 9 by 12, 12 by 12, or something like that. But basically I see them, the spacing works for mini albums really, really well. And let's say I wanted to do something small, even say in this size, that would work actually quite well to anchor that. And I really like this color, and I had tried purchasing these. I purchased a bunch of 10 of them last year, and I really enjoyed using them, and so now I've got another 10 of them. They're not too expensive. Does anybody want to get these too? I think they've been cropping up everywhere, so I'm not surprised if you already know where to get them, but let me know if you want me to give you links, okay? The other thing I've picked up is, now look, I know that Heidi Spot does really nice pink ones. I know everybody does. Traveler's Notebook does nice ones. I know there are brass ones available, but I'm sorry y'all, I'm cheap. I'm cheap. I try to buy things in bulk, and I now have a bunch of these, and I think that even if they're stainless steel, they're pretty cute. I could spray paint them gold if I wanted. I don't think that it would take very well, but I think if I used a primer and my spray paint, I think I could do a gold, but I'm not really too married to the idea that this needs to be gold or brass. just because it can hold a massive amount. And I think this is really utilitarian, and I think anybody who scraps needs a bunch of these, honestly, because it's just useful to keep things together, like before you decide to bind them, you know what I'm saying? So let's say that I want to just keep everything together here. It's not, it's just easy to pick up as well. So if you've got arthritis, or I've got tenosynovitis in my hands, sometimes instead of having to carefully pick things up, with especially things that have got fiddly bits, sometimes it's just so much more ergonomic to have a huge bull clip like this. And I would encourage people to get bull clips. They clip together quite nicely as well. They're easy to see because they're so shiny. Okay, so I'm done with this. There's something new that I want to show you. I've been doing a little bit of fussy cutting lately. Forgive the messy paper on which I have set these on, but this is the Happy Easter collection from Relatively Thoughtful, my UK-based vintage, more traditional scrapbooking and genealogy, memory keeping arm. So it's Relatively Thoughtful, and Sally, who runs Relatively Thoughtful with me, she has done this beautiful kit for Easter. And these are really retro, actually not retro, because retro sort of points to a very 1950s or 60s, actually no, really 40s and 50s vibe, and this is decidedly vintage, like in the most gorgeous way. It's very timelessly vintage, and you get many pages when you get this kit. And I just decided to print one of the fussy cutting pages, and I'm going to probably do like a junk journal style layout with this when Easter comes along. So I'm prepping this. This is going to be like a kit that I'm building up, probably with lots of blues and yellows. I need a little pouch to put this in. I need to spring clean, so I have pouches on hand, y'all. Okay, it's going to go back onto that sheet of paper that you saw. And okay, so let's talk through some of the packaging that I've got, that I've just been saving up. So my best friend told me about this soap, this Method body soap. She has it in like body wash format, like liquid body wash. I couldn't find it online, and so I got, oh god, it smells so delicious. It's citrus, ginger and sea buckthorn. It's the Method Body Energy Boost Bar Soap, and I can't wait to cut it open and use it in my spreads, because I think this is really pretty. It looks like a 3x4 card, just like that, doesn't it? And then I used anchovies the other day to make a bolognese, and I treated myself to a really nice box of anchovies, and if I do it right, this should come off. It's a bit messy at the moment. Let me do it here. These primary colors, which I think correspond roughly to the Spain's flag, right? Do I have it wrong? Do they not have green in it as well? Sorry. Anyway, I think that this is one of the most gorgeous examples of primary colors. This is very, European design, and I'm absolutely crazy about this. Don't you think it's so perfect? It's been around for 130 years, so I'm not surprised. But this is packaging for anchovies, and I cannot wait to use it in my planning. The brand is Ortiz. I need to put this in here, and I will. Before I do, I have serums. I got the Body Shop Drops of Light. Hold on, I've got it here because I use it every night. One second, let me just pull it for you. Honestly, if you're going to get a serum from a shop in the mall, I am probably going to steer you towards Japanese brands like Kajalabo, or I'm just going to come out and say that the Kiehl's, I think is it Recovery? No, it's like it's a clear jar. Kiehl's Correcting light something. There's a serum by Kiehl's that is just so lush and perfect, and I absolutely love it. And it works. And I'm brown. and my community suffers from hyperpigmentation. So especially on my face, it can get pretty patchy sometimes, and so I've been using the Kiehl's light. I'll put the name in the description, y'all. Been using it for about 5-7 years now, and steady use of it has, I can tell when I stop using it, and when I stop using something, I usually stop for like 3 months, or because I have the attention span of, like most of us, the attention span of a goldfish. So when I get back on it, it just immediately helps me feel so much more confident. Now, what am I talking about? The drops of youth. Texture is really nice. The smell is strong. I don't know why. There's definitely added fragrance to it. And so when I got to about a third, I just added my usual Hada Labo hyaluronic acid into this, and I've just been using it before work every day, and over top my lactic acid at night. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is becoming a skincare chat. If you want one of those videos, please let me know. I'll be happy to get into it. I'm a bit of a nerd in that respect. So I've got Youth and Light. They're both kind of okay. They're okay, but I prefer unscented stuff, don't I? So there you go. Jigga and Pony is a bar in Singapore. I've been bringing friends there over the past couple of months. It's one of the best bars in Asia. I wrote some journaling on here, and I'm going to be slipping this into either my journal. I'm pretty sure this is 4x6-ish. Could be wrong. Yeah, that's 6. It's a bit more than 4 though. I may not be able to fit this the way I want to, so I don't know. Might be in a journal. I'm not really a fan of... So this came in a box with mooncakes given to my family 2 years ago. I can't bring myself to throw it away. I'm not... Like, the paper quality isn't great, but it describes architecture throughout Singapore. And it talks about a hotel that's got really nice architecture style. It's a neoclassical style building. And it's kind of useful because I don't think this is the kind of thing that people... It's not something that I'm going to get when I walk into the building. This is a specific... And the box has got this design on it. I've got the box, and I really want to throw this away because I don't like the typeface, and I think that the design could be a bit better. The paper is not really good, but the information in here it helps me feel closer to this place, and I'm not from here, so I want to find a way to incorporate it into my journals. Gosh. Excuse me, I just need to drink some water. That's not water, it's coconut water. You guys, this stuff tastes nothing like coconut water. It tastes like the ghost of coconut water, and as a girl who grew up on the east coast of Malaysia with access to fresh coconuts every day, honestly, my dad would bring it home after work. It's kind of like eating a tomato and having tomato ketchup. Tomato ketchup isn't the worst thing in the world, but if you want tomatoes, you'd go get tomatoes. And I think as a Southeast Asian person, I can safely say that I haven't found anything close to what it's supposed to taste like. Honestly, I've tasted expensive stuff, and I've tasted this stuff which is affordable, and nothing comes close. So just, if you're buying it because you need something refreshing and low in sugar, this is actually not bad for you, I don't think. But if you want actual coconuts, go get actual coconuts, okay? And I'm addressing people who have access to fresh coconuts, of course. And if you don't, go find coconut cream, because that stuff, when you get the good stuff, it actually tastes really delicious, right? Okay, so Neptune. This is the top of a packaging for some cake that I took away from this cafe, which is down the road from where I live. It's the most gorgeous cafe ever. I'm going to insert some photographs of it here so that you can see. It's the design is really sort of, I feel sort of I don't know if I can find the right word, but it's tiles, small tiny green tiles, and white and wood. It's modern, but it's not too cold, and I find modern design to be very cold, don't I? So there you and me are on the same page, hopefully. Okay, so this is an OGX. I think this is OGX. Yeah, it's like an OGX hair serum, a renewing argan oil hair serum. So I am a spoiled brat. Hold on, let me show you the good stuff. God help me. I'm trying to open covers here. Can I do it? Okay, got it. So, okay, here I am. I'm back. So this is the stuff that is really argan oil. This is the best oil I've ever touched in my life. It's not just the best hair oil or the best body oil or whatever. This is just pure luxury. Occasionally I buy fragrances from this brand, which is an Italian brand. It's called Paperlovers. I hope I'm saying it okay. And they always give me samplers, and they gave me argan oil for my hair, that sampler, and I was on holiday before the pandemic, and I used it on my hair before leaving the hotel room for dinner. I just squeezed some out into my hands and just ran it over my hair, and I was just about to, leave the door, walk out the door, and I just looked in the mirror and suddenly I was like, why is my hair so naturally, like it looked really naturally fluffy and sort of everything was behaving, and I'm like, no, this stuff can't be magic. But this is one of the closest things to magic I've ever experienced, you guys. I'm not even joking. And I've got 3A hair, 2C hair. It's not loose curls, not extremely tight, just somewhere in the middle, sort of a bit like doll curls, but when it's short it looks like doll curls, and when it's long it loosens up a bit. This stuff is amazing. This has silicons in it, I am very sure. There, it's dimethicone. The first ingredient on it is dimethicone. And I have run out of the good stuff, right? So I have this just in my handbag to tame some flyaways away. So I use this just to tame some flyaways. I think this brand, I don't know much about this brand, but I don't think I'm going to keep buying stuff from that. I've heard some things about OGX lately that's made me sort of question. But the packaging, this shiny gold is great, and it's light blue on the inside. So if I wanted to punch some holes out of this, or if I wanted to make tags out of this, I would have a two-sided thing. So I might work a little bit on this box. Well, that's everything for my packaging so far. Got a few things here that need attending to. These clips are such a help, because I used to feel the need to buy a zillion pouches to put these temporary projects in, but now these are in the open, easier to see them as well. So I really love these clips. These clips are a lifesaver. Okay, next thing is this guy over here. I have bought a sewing machine. This is not expensive. It's obviously not a very good one. I know I'm not obviously someone who uses too much fabric. I've got lots of fabric with me now just because of work, but this is obviously, it's not name brand or anything. I just want to use it to do a bit of stitching on paper and stuff, and I'm terrified by it. I do not know how to use it, but I am going to try over the next couple of weeks, and I hope that me to get some inspiration from you guys. If anybody uses this or something as tiny as this on paper, please comment and talk to me. Okay, so now shall we talk a little bit about unboxing? Okay, let's do this really quickly so that you don't get bored. So this is a bubble mailer, so because it's a bubble mailer, I think I'm going to cut it with a pair of scissors. Is this gonna work? Hold on, y'all. See if I can get this cut proper. Sorry, I don't have aesthetic scissors. I know everybody and their uncle right now has really lovely aesthetic scissors for their journaling, and sorry, your mamita over here is a bit of a whatever she can find in the bookshop kind of girl when it comes to stuff I use a lot. But I think, wait, how is this possible? Is this a Calico? It's a Calico! How did... Okay, so I guess this was one of those times where Calico did not have it, you know, they didn't have their regular mailer, and so I've got my Calico here. That's amazing. And I'm pretty sure I recognize this handwriting. Oh, it's in a creative bubble again. That's wonderful. Let's open another one. I've just by the way, I've got, this is also, I'm pretty sure, in a creative bubble, and I've been using that today, so let's open the old packaging from Calico and see. Yeah, awesome. So I've got, oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I've got tickets, I've got lots of stuff to play with, and I've got a huge bunch of these guys. I would love to go through all of them with you. I don't think this is the video for it, but I will if you want me to. We can do a proper Calico experience, because oof, I'm gonna break my wrist doing this. Gosh, I've got an entire box full of unopened stuff, including sticky. Okay, so I've got sticky kits to open as well. You guys, my life, help me. Oh, if anybody wants to see a room tour, wants to see how I'm organizing spring cleaning, please tell me. We'll talk about what I get up to, and it would be fun for you to follow along too. I need friends to help me to keep going, because the journaling community in Singapore, the paper crafting, memory keeping community in Singapore is a bit small, a bit quiet at the moment, and I've been trying, but I think especially with the pandemic, I think people are still afraid to reach out and hang out in person. So I miss my friends. I miss people who would, you know, bring their stashes over to the coffee shops, and we would just sit and journal and do memory keeping together for like 3 hours and have lots of coffee and talk. That would be nice. So if you're in the area, reach out. Just wanted to tell you, that I got these. I think they were on sale at Muji. I haven't started using them yet. I cannot wait to. They are gorgeous. They're so pretty. I haven't even shown you my journals. What is life? Okay, I gotta go. I'll talk to y'all soon. Love you.